got to see Professor Longhair play here, man, every week. Earl King, all these guys, man. It was like, it was a place. It was just, it was...
Yes, it always has been like sort of like the premier music club of New Orleans. I mean, people know the name everywhere you go. It's been here for, like we're saying, must be 40-ish years, something. And it's maintained.
We grew up with Tips. I mean, fresh out of high school, I moved here in '75. Tips was just coming around, man, being formed.
And what was it like back then?
Quite different. They didn't have this second story built in. No air conditioning for years. They've since put in this big atrium setup, and then it was a one-story place. Bar was right as you walk in the door. Little sound console off to the side.
We recorded this record here in 1992, when we were about 10.
When I used to live in the neighborhood, and I would just come over here. One night I came here and there was the 2 tour buses out front and the place was packed. And I'm like, oh, who's playing? This band called Fish. I saw the Sugar Cubes when Bjork was the singer in the band back then when they were unknown. They played here.
One time about 25 years ago, somebody took my picture next to that sign. It was cool back then, it's still cool.
It still is, you're right.
Because you have to think about it, it's way off the beaten path. You're not going to just wander by here. It's a destination. A lot of locals still come here, and tourists always come here. And I think that people around the country and the world know about Tips, and they seek it out.
Can you still feel it when you're here? Is it still
I
that
do
place?
feel it. I mean, it feels different to me, honestly, you know, but it's in these walls, it's in these floorboards, you know, I mean...